Oh, it's live. Right, it's live now.
But this one?
Yeah. Technical issues. It's still spinning.
No,
It's not playing the game. It doesn't like the internet today. It's weird.
it's
It's been a little bit. Right, okay. Now we're good.
okay. We're live across 6 or 7 different platforms
Yes,
now.
and
So
Clubhouse. Welcome, Kathy. I know you generally just like to listen to these, so but pop your hand up. Happy to have you join in. Marketing that sells is what we're talking about today.
yeah. Welcome, welcome everybody. Happy Thursday, and hope your week's going well. And just a few more tips here as we go through the week.
Indeed, marketing that sells. It's an interesting topic. Like so many business owners often jump into that because they feel that's their core way to get business in the door.
Marketing,
Yeah, marketing.
Yeah, everyone feels comfortable in marketing space. Yeah.
Well, I don't know that they're generally comfortable.
I think
it's interesting.
I think in the traditional sense.
Yes. So, there's some work to be done before you dive in, right? There's so much that needs to be done. So something that I often speak about is, well, what does your brand look like? Because if you don't have consistent messaging in your brand, and this is about not just a fabulous logo, but the images you use, the tone of voice, the words that you use, how you present it, and this is everything that your customers see. So it's your website, it's your brochures, it's your business card, it's your social platforms, everywhere that you're hanging out. So, the Navigate Biz brand has evolved over time. So we're not looking for perfection here, because perfection
it keeps adjusting over time. Yeah.
It does, yeah.
And I mean, that should be the case always, because the market's adjusting and evolving over time. So you want to keep improving, or keep adjusting and seeing what works with that. But certainly when I talk about marketing in the traditional sense, a lot of I guess primarily our audience is small business owners, maybe owner operators, one person in the business, maybe one or two, and the extent of marketing where they feel comfortable is, hey, I've got a website and I've got a business card, and that's all simple and easy, and that's that. But marketing is much more than that, and I guess with it today being a topic of marketing that sells is much wider than that. Where is your market? So who are you marketing to, and how can you get their attention? Having a website is one thing, but having people actually go to it and then convert through that process of going to your website is something completely different. So that's having the awareness of your customer journey, and in fact who your customer is. It's got to be, let's start there.
Yeah.
Knowing who your customer is such a critical part of marketing.
Yeah, and so if you're doing a scattergun, a wide approach to just anybody, because you haven't defined who your customer is, and I often ask our business clients, if you are looking at a crowd of people, could you identify in that crowd who your customer is? So can you see them? Can you actually physically see them? Do they, who are they? Are they guys, girls? Are they teenagers? Are they babies? Who are they? That's going to be the end user of your product. And so a lot of business owners don't think about that clearly enough, and you can get so much insights from the back end of your social platforms of, who are they? What's their age? What day a week are they hanging out on your platform? What time of day? Where are they? All those things is data. And what are they Googling? Like, what are they searching for? And what they look for on Facebook to what they might look for on LinkedIn or Instagram may be quite different.
Yeah, and I think for many people, it's easy to go back to I guess from our generation is about we would think back to and recognise what the importance of being listed in yellow pages, maybe some newspaper or radio advertising, those kinds of things, which were really just scattergun approaches, right?
So
and marketing today looks very, very different to that, and it can be much more targeted, and therefore it is really important to know the demographic of your customer. All the demographics, and also from that, it's very easy then to start to derive where you can get their attention, which platforms. This being modern day TV, radio.
Exactly, a phone. Exactly.
Modern day TV, radio. This being a phone. TV, radio, newspaper, all of those things is all in there. But you need to know, based on the demographic of your customer, which apps, which platforms is your customer going to be on? Perhaps at which times of day they're likely to be on, based on the style of their lifestyle.
Yep.
And where they may be, their location, and then how your business can get in front of those people, how you can get that attention. Just as we are now across all of these platforms at one particular time, who is your customer? Where can you reach them? So just to really hone in on that.
To grab their attention, And I guess think about how much white noise there is in social media today, and a lot of us have got a significant amount of competitors. So what you've got to think about is, what can I do that's different, that's going to grab their attention, right? Because there's so many people vying for their attention. So you really need to think about, well, what are my competitors doing that's interesting, not interesting, working well or not working well for them? What can you do to adopt it into your business to make it different? Now, as Nick said, we do this twice a week. We are consistently on every social platform live as business coaches and mentors. I don't know a lot of business coaches and mentors that do this. I think we do it quite well. Sometimes there's technical issues up front, but that's okay. We're human, right? And that's the important thing. We're human, and we're happy to admit that sometimes we don't get it right. But we are across all the social channels, so people know where we will turn up and where they'll find us.
Audio, video, whatever it is, and making it accessible. And then so that gives us a chance to be in front of you, then to provide value. And then you find some value in there and you want more of that, then you've got the ability to go back and you might look at, on our website. And then we might track what it is you're looking on that website, and then we might adjust the marketing that comes back to you, or you might Google search us and you might get remarketed to. But there's a bunch of things. So what we're talking about here is getting people into the top of the funnel.
Exactly.
So how can you go out and get attention? Like this is, from a business coaching and mentoring perspective, this is one way. And I think for probably most of the businesses, whatever you're in, that you're watching this on, this would be relevant information for you as well. Get out there and be the expert in your field and provide value, then to get people either Google searching you.
Yes.
And so making sure, hey, when there's a Google search, when there's a keyword, or you put maybe a key service or brand, whatever that might be that you're affiliated to, when you start to search those things, where do you come up? Are you up the top there? Are you paying to be up the top there? Or can you organically be somewhere up the top? Or have we got to go second, third, fourth page and still can't find you? So making sure that is getting people in the top of the funnel. And also through into your website, what's that experience? So once you've got out and got people's attention, as we say, like this, or across social media, and driving them towards your website, what are they seeing when they get there? Are you, again, continuing the journey on?
Capturing their attention.
Or is this just a stark version of your business card, which is often happens? People are, I'm doing posts on social media, and it's just a bloody copy and paste of a business card type thing. It's like, plumbing or building or electricity services, phone, Well, that's not really capturing attention. It might be if I've sprung a leak right this minute, but generally speaking, is it something that's going to stick in your mind?
Exactly.
Is it something that you're going to be intrigued by? Is there some value there that you can start to build the relationship up digitally?
Yeah. And the wonderful thing about website is if you refer back to what back in the day, we would knock on doors and we would have a briefcase and a satchel worth of flyers, brochures.
Yes, that was me.
And you would put them on somebody's desk as a prospect. That's your website today.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah,
need to
yeah.
think about,
Well, you need to get that website in front of the eyeballs.
Exactly. But the amazing thing about websites is you can now put video on it.
Mhm.
So it's unlike a brochure that can be
Bring it to life
or get buried by paper.
Yep.
What can you do to capture their attention? And we speak to many business owners that have a website, a presence, but you can't see them on the website. So we're a huge believer in having our images on our website, our video on our website.
Yep.
So your customers can actually do the due diligence on you before they pick up the phone or you physically speak to them, because rest assured your customers are so more well informed than they've ever been before, because they've got the beauty of the internet to search.
Yeah. So I think a key takeaway, and I think this applies, in our experience, to more than 50% of small business owners out there. I really want you to take notice here, as saying is, you may well have a website, okay? You may well have an established website, and you know what? You may even tend to that and update that on a regular basis. Many don't, but maybe you do.
Mm-hmm.
But what I want you to think about is, what are you doing to drive people to your website?
How are they getting there? Mm-hmm.
And is the website actually what you need? Should you be looking at a landing page, which is, maybe if you're in a fast-moving kind of sales cycle product or service, maybe a landing page is all you need to drive people to. So what? Not just, oh yes, I've got a website, and oh yes, I've got a Facebook page, or yes, whatever the relevant social media platform is for you. Yes, I have that page. What are you doing to drive people to those sites?
And the marketing piece is a beast, and it can be overwhelming to a lot of business owners. But I guess the good thing about us is we're going to give you an awareness of the things that you need to know. We've got Biz Bootcamp coming up in April 15, and we'll walk you through identifying the size of the opportunity. How do you work out who is your customer, and what are the things to be considering before you start a marketing plan and implementing it? So all those things we cover. But, I can probably hear a lot of business owners going, but I don't want to do marketing. We hear you, we get it. However, you need to know the components of marketing so you can outsource it confidently, right?
Yeah, at a high level, understand how it works, so that you can provide, as a business owner, some direction to whoever it is that you're going to bring into the business or contract from externally in the business to go and make that happen. So, it's really important. Like, you don't need to do all the tasks within the business, but you do need to have a broad overview of how it works and what direction you want to take your business into. So come join us in the Biz Bootcamp. Now, if you've been thinking about this, and maybe you've heard us talk about this Biz Bootcamp for the last year or two now, and you're really interested in it, and you want to talk to one of our existing boot campers who already done it, jump into our Facebook group and just put a post in there, and just go and reach out to some other boot campers that have been there, because we've had a bunch going over the last 12-18 months now, and some really great referrals, which really warms our heart, makes us very, very pleased with some of the results that we've been getting from. We get stories through from some of the boot campers from a year or so ago, and some really, really great results make us very proud, and we would love to do the same to your business too. Yeah, indeed. And if you need to, you can reach out to us, and if you want to have a chat to us to work out, well, where should I go? What are the things that I need? What are the programs that are going to meet your needs? Happy to have a conversation. You can find us on our website again and reach out to us through that. So, the offer's there. It's your choice as to whether you take action. Come join us on the Biz Bootcamp. If you know that you need change in your business, you're just not sure how to do it. That from a financial perspective or a well-being perspective, you need change. Come join us on the Biz Bootcamp, and let us guide you the way to the new business and the new you. Indeed. Have an awesome day. Have a great day, everybody. See you soon.